My name is Jamila Mayanja. I'm the founder and team lead of Smart Girls Foundation Uganda, an organization that empowers and mentors young women and girls. In 2012, I met a few girls when we were doing mentorships in rural areas who are staying out of school because of their messes, because of menstrual poverty. They couldn't afford cloth pads to use when they were in their messes, and this led them to stay out of school 5 to 8 days. I was bothered by that, so I started organizing an event called the Father-Daughter Dance at Serena, where I would have young people come with their fathers and enjoy, but the aim was to fundraise for money to buy reusable pads that were given to these young people. We were successful and were able to do this event for 3 years, and were able to give out over 10,000 pads. But after 2 years, we noticed when we went back, the same girls that we had given these reusable pads were still out of school. And this was the reason that by the time this girl can't afford a cloth pad, she couldn't afford as simple as a bag to carry this cloth pad. And by the time they were inconvenienced to carry the cloth pad, to take it to school, where they also didn't access wash facilities to wash them, really made them stay at home to use the cloth pads from home. So this made me think on a way on how better could I make these girls more convenient and more privately and confidently be able to use the cloth pads, the reusable pads that we've provided to them, so that they are able to stay in school nevertheless with what we've given them. So I came up with a smart bag that could be able to help them carry their unused reusable pads. And also, if they are to get to school and they can't access wash facilities, or they can't access water, or they don't have time to wash those cloth pads, they can be able, still in that same bag, be able to carry back those reusable pads so that they can conveniently use them from home. So this led to the development of this bag. With the first prototype we developed was just kitengi. This cloth, it was really a cloth bag too, where they're able to carry these reusable pads. So we noticed, when Uganda being a beautiful country, it has heavy rainy seasons. Whenever they would carry these bags during the rainy season, they would get wet. So with my team, we ended up recycling. We thought of recycling plastic so that we can make a waterproof bag. Because they're carrying in cloth pads, it had to be waterproof. We noticed these girls were behind schoolwork because they didn't access electricity at home. When they were done with their housework, they didn't have light to read their books. If they had the light, it was quite limited. This led us to also innovate the other bag, which is the recycled solar smart bag. And the bag would still have the same functionalities like the recycled smart bag, where they would be able to carry their unused reusable pads, their soil pads, but also with it, it has a solar panel that charges a light that when they get home after their housework, they're able to use this light to read their books. But the beauty was, with this light, they also used it at night when they're going to change their reusable pads during the night, because most of them, their wash facilities are detached from their houses. So the light is also helping them in walking at night, or even going very early in the morning when they're going to school. It gives them that sense of protection and that sense of movement and trust to be able to go to school or even use their reusable pads at night. When we first launched this product, we won a challenge on Open Idea, where UNFPA Innovation gave us a grant to release out over 5,000 bags. We've been able to help over 5,000 girls with our first prototype. That prototype helped us release this second prototype. With this second prototype, we've been able to reach more 10,000 girls. But in particular with the Solar Smart Bag, since it has been our new innovation this year, we've been able to reach over 1,500 refugee girls in one of our biggest refuges in Uganda, Chakatu, where we've lighted refugees at home, but also kept them in school during their messes. This is our recycled smart bag. And why we call it the recycled smart bag, we recycle plastic that we get from the slum areas of Uganda, that we fuse into material to make the bag waterproof. So this is really waterproof. When it's raining, the water can't pass through, because this is all plastic bags that we've fused together to make the bag waterproof. It comes with a compartment where the girls can carry their unused reusable pads. The girls can carry 4 of their pads, and when we're giving out the bags, we put 2 reusable pads. When they get to school and they've used a pad, they fold it in here and it's soiled. that carries, and there's a compartment where they can carry their unsoiled bag. The bag, of course, comes with a compartment that carries their books. So when they carry the bag, nobody can tell they're actually carrying their unused or reused pads. This is our recycled solar smart bag, which we embed in, we recycle plastic PVC, and with this plastic PVC, one of it is just up to cover the solar panel. This comes with a smaller solar panel to make it safe with the rain and a lot of heat. Inside it also has in this PVC so that it's waterproof. We make this on top with kitengi to make them different, so that the girls can differentiate their bags. It also comes with a compartment where the girls can be able to put their unused reusable pads. So it also comes with a pouch where the girls can put their soiled pads. This solar panel, when they leave at early in the morning, it charges a light. When they're moving, they attach it to the wire so that they can be able to charge this light. When they get back home to school, this light will be fully charged, and they remove it to the wire so that they can hook it anywhere, either the toilet or their bedrooms or the sitting room, so that they are able to read their books. They are able to use it with anything they need to use it for. My final word is for partners, supporters, well-wishers to come and work with us so that we can be able to reach more than 1 million girls each year with a smart bag. To every month a girl gets into her period, and each girl does not have access to reusable pads. Even if you give them reusable pads, they need a sense of confidence, privacy, convenience to actually use these reusable pads at school and at home. These bags have created a new way in keeping girls in school during their menses. You can join me in making sure we reach 1 million girls by either buying a bag or by supporting a girl to have one of these bags.